and I'm back after my wedding. Thank you so much everyone who suggested some of the hairstyles that I should go for my wedding. Since I didn't have very long hair, it was not really that much to play with, but I decided to go for a classic look, shorter on the sides, you know, slightly longer at top, but not too long, so it doesn't really blow out with the wind or anything like that. And I share with you pictures from my wedding. Yeah. Our photographer was actually pretty cool, and he sent us pictures within like a week, which is extremely fast. And it's amazing because now we can actually have a look at the very high res pictures to see how my hair transplant looks like during what you can say the most important day of my life. Just an FYI, I've picked pictures only with myself as much as possible. Obviously, I'm trying to keep it, you know, as private as possible without showing any other people. That's basically the beginning of the wedding. Photographer and videographer, they came in to, you know, pick me up essentially. And yeah, the first shoots in front of the window. What I think? I mean, the hairstyle, it's been a few days after the haircut. I was basically, I kept number 2 on the sides and slightly longer on the top is just with the scissors. I styled it with some hair product. I think it was, hold on, let me take the hair product. I styled it with the... I styled it with the Blumaan hair product. I think it was a 5th sample. It's a pomade, hard pomade. It's actually, my hair is pretty thin and I was really worried whether it's not gonna be too heavy, but I've tried it before. It worked pretty well. It was really keeping my hair, so I thought that's probably gonna be the way to go. And you know what? I was right, because the whole day, the whole wedding and everything was sweating, dancing and stuff like that. It held pretty well. I didn't even use any hairspray. So other picture, obviously they told me to pose, you know, do this, do that. So here I'm like kind of preparing, you know, putting a tie. First of all, amazing suit. Love the suit. It looks so freaking good. But yeah, there you go. What do you think? It looks, you know, pretty decent the way I styled it as well. And it looks pretty damn fake. That's some better shot with my head down. Some loads of natural light actually coming through, but yeah, that's how I normally style my hair, kind of. You know, pushing it back slightly to the side, and kind of the whole thing slightly to the side as well. My problematic area is the crown, is like basically where the whorls, the hair is just growing all kinds of directions basically. That's a nice one. And the money shot. Look at this hairline, like natural, like just structured. It's perfect. I mean, surely some of you people gonna go on you know, in the comments, but the hairline could have been probably a bit lower. Maybe. I mean, my natural hairline wasn't that low and it wasn't like straight, it was slightly rounded, but it's nearly the way it was before my hair transplant, or shall I say before hair loss. Huh? I picked this picture because I thought it's really interesting just to show something. So this is my father. Yeah. It's not a great future that I have. God damn it. I better keep taking finasteride. But yeah, so he's basically Norwood 7, retrograde alopecia, as far as it goes. If I recall, to be honest, he was much better. He was like Norwood 6 in maybe like 10-15 years ago, but now that I look at it, it's, yeah, pretty bad. Let's hope I'm not gonna go that far. Anyways, but the angle, so the crown, exactly this area, you know, as I discussed in my previous hair transplant video analysis, that the crown, it's during certain angles, and like here, it stands out because the hair literally grows this direction. It's not that many hairs in there. And with a harsh light like it is, because there's like a direct light above my head basically, it looks a bit thinner. It looks like there is some patch like compared to the other areas, right? But again, it doesn't really bother me, and as you can see, I've been sweating quite a bit in here. You know, summer, you know, it's pretty hot. Not gonna comment on that obviously, but yeah, I've been sweating, I remember, quite a bit already, and I just like wipe the sweat as much as I can and just like restyle it. The best thing about this particular product is that it allows you to restyle it. It's not like a gel that sets in like a stone basically. Yeah, from this angle you see the crown looks great. Outside with my best man talking some business. What's interesting though is not this, we already discussed this. What's interesting is here, look at this donor. Look at his donor, like thick hair, so much of it is just abundance. Like imagine just, his donor is probably better than mine, not gonna lie. Another shot of the crown. From this perspective, it looks so much better than we saw earlier. And yeah, you know, you see the whorl, you see it's maybe slightly lighter, but you can't really tell. In my opinion, it looks pretty amazing.
Oh yeah.
That's already during the actual wedding, like towards the end, you know, dancing and stuff like that. And as you can see, it holds so well. I've been sweating all day, you know, it was sunny, it was pretty hot, you know, summer, and just constantly like restyling and pushing it back. I didn't use any more products, just whatever I put in the morning, that's it. And it's holding up pretty well. Obviously, if my hair would have been longer, it would have been much more difficult, hence why I decided to keep it as short as possible, but also not too short, so I still can kind of style it a little bit more. And yeah, I think it's been holding up really well. So here we are, that's a result of 3 transplants. Just to answer a few questions I know you're gonna ask. My wife, she met me before I had transplants, while I was Norwood 5A wearing these huge comb overs. So yeah, she's seen me at my worst. And currently I'm rocking super short hair. As you can tell, I barely can like take it, just because I thought, you know what, summer it's so much easier, you know, while I'm in the gym is with the longer hair, it's so difficult. You constantly need to make sure, you know, it's styled, it just looks, you know, awkward otherwise if I don't put any product. The sides and the back I always keep it at number 2, and then super low skin fade. My barber kind of already nailed it. He's done it like 3 times now and it looks pretty good, I think. The biggest thing is actually that I'm able to pull off such short hair. You know, it's great. I mean, I can't complain. Probably during the winter I'm gonna be rocking a long hair like I've done it before. And now that the wedding is done, I can finally focus on YouTube. I've got so many videos that, you know, I've planned already to get this done, so stay tuned.